All right, so let's start with Itsacrello because I have no fucking idea. But basically, there's a series of videos from him, then there's a series of videos from her, and then after all that, we'll go and we'll look at the YouTube video, and we're gonna kind of dissect what the hell's going on here with this freaking drama. So anyway, this just basically says we don't even need a sound. Me on my way to 2 million followers after being told by a huge TikToker my career would die in 6 months, and it's been 7 months. So good for you. This is a little bit of a trolley post, but then again, like, who the fuck am I right? Anyway, I guess that prompted Onlyjayus to decide to out herself as the person who said this, which really does just instantaneously bring her to the like whatever had happened. He was just, hey, listen, he was just feeling himself. He's like, hey, I'm almost at 2 mil, and a big creator told me that I wasn't going to succeed. The context is irrelevant. Nobody knows who the hell he was talking about until a wall of text from Jay is saying, because you got mad. I'll read it. So, because you got mad, a mutual blocked you, so you made a 20-minute YouTube video about me for no reason, calling me a drug addict and a sex offender. Okay. Last time I made a video talking about what you did, you deleted your whole account. You got mad, a mutual blocked you, and then you made a 20-minute YouTube. Okay, so it's just the same thing. So it kind of like prompts this whole bit of a drama going on. Very spicy. Okay, so she made this comment. It said, let's not forget the last time I made a video and talked about what you did and said you deleted your whole account. Don't make me do it again, boy. Oh, wait, that one we don't want to...
Before like I continue on with this video, I just want to make sure you're educated. It's actually wrong for a white person to call a black person boy, but I know you didn't mean it in a malicious way, so we can move on from that. Never planned on name dropping you, but you commented, so you know I'm gonna respond here. But thank you for telling me my career would die in 6 months. You know, it just really took some grinding and dedication from within me, and motivation just really motivated me. And I gotta thank God upstairs, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. You know, and you know, that all that stuff just it hurt me, but I knew I had to come back better from it. And now I'm giving these lost TikTokers and people I find platforms. We just gave this girl 80K followers like last week, you know.
All right, and I'm doing so we get the general gist of what he's talking about. I don't. This is a little stupid. Like, I don't think that Onlyjayus is racist, but why the fuck would you say? Like, how do you not have the optics to know that you, like, even another black person shouldn't be calling another black person a boy, because like, unless you're like, boy, like, you know what I mean? Like, boy, what are you doing? Like, that's like, that's pretty chill. I think that, you know, the inflection matters. I don't think that's her inflection. It was more like, you know, you better get back into the house, boy. Like, that's not even kidding. Like, you really cannot call, you not even like, again, like, not even another black person, bro. Cause it's, you know, if a white person says it is kind of racist, it is a throwback, you know, to this 1800s here. And if a black person says it, it's almost like they're trying to kind of throw it back. You understand what I'm saying? So, on this alone, I mean, I'm surprised he's not blowing that out of proportion. He's a little bit of a troll, though, but it's funny, because I am too. But still, man. Not a good look.
Quit lying!
Holy moly, that's loud. Anyway, I told you your career would die after you made a 20-minute YouTube video lying about me.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
So loud, holy moly.
Okay, so, as you guys can see, this screenshot was taken on April 5th.
Alright, I guess that was however many months ago. Let's see.
It's a conversation between me and Jayus. I say 2 years, give me 2 years. I was just saying in 2 years, I was going to be a big TikToker. I only had around 800K at the time.
Damn, man. I mean, TikTok, I thought would be dead in 2 years.
And I was gonna have a meal. I was saying I was going to be a big TikToker. She goes,
let's see. Okay, you'll run out of things on Reddit. 6 months for what? You serious? Give me 2 years. I give you 6 months. 6 months for what? You'll run out of things on Reddit. Yeah, and I'll find a new series like I always do. I don't start with Reddit. I blow up for much. No offense. Listen, let's just establish that like TikTok is mind-numbing stupidity, right? Oh, would you guys stop? Boy is a racist term. The fact that you guys don't understand that, God bless your souls for not growing up and having to understand that level of racism, my man. But like, it is a racist term, my man. I'm just letting you know. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I love you. Mwah. You guys can keep saying that, but anyway, yeah, no, like, let's be honest. Like I said, everybody's mind-numbing nothing on TikTok, but like, you know, I would imagine whatever Itsacrello's doing by finding stuff on the internet to talk about, Jayus is doing as well. Like, you're finding like kind of a random fact, and just moving forward. Like, that's it. Like, you're not exactly doing anything crazy, you know. And like, again, like, you know, we live in a world where like everything's been done. That's the nature of TikTok. There's nothing wrong with getting famous on just kind of like throwing out some, you know, arbitrary facts. But like, you know, let's keep it in perspective here. So anyway,
give you 6 months. I go 6 months for what? She says you'll run out of things on Reddit soon enough. I basically tell her I'll start a new series. This was April 5th. Y'all can look at the top. Now this is the screenshot of me in YouTube studio of the video on Onlyjayus critiquing TikTokers Onlyjayus. As you can see, the date is April 8th. 3 days after she told me my career would die. All of that started because you told me my career would die. But I used it as motivation. That's the good part. And that's why I reference it so much, because it literally helps me. It literally helps me so much. Like, you just do not know. And I got to thank the man above once again. Like, it's just a madness.
So as far as these allegations of, you know, him calling her those things, we're going to get to that. And he has a video. The one, all I'll say is specifically the one about drugs seems like it was kind of like a jab at Jayus. So, I mean, I don't really agree with that. But yeah, let's continue.
At the beginning of the year, a mutual friend blocked Itsacrello because he was copying his content. And then Itsacrello asked me, hey, why did the mutual friend block me? And I told him, it's because you're copying his content. And he did not like that fucking answer.
Copying his content. Guys, I'm going to block a bunch of TikTok political people for copying my content. It's fucking, who cares? Going on Reddit, doing, what is it, like shower time eat offs in the shower. Who cares? People get so sensitive about wanting to be like super original. If so, like, I mean, I don't know. Come on. Oh, it's just so petty.
Block me on your second page so you could say this so I wouldn't see it. But I'm going to debunk everything you just said
shower
right now.
Time,
and
guys.
then that's going to be the end of it. It's not going to be this back and forth thing. It's April 5th. You told me that in 6 months my career would die.
My homie over here took that to heart, which I understand.
All right, here are those screenshots. Y'all can read them for yourselves. 3 days later, I made the video. I remember.
What I find funny here though is like, dude, I've been telling you to leave me alone for months now. I never wanted drama with you. You have issues. No offense, Jayus, but like you reignited this drama. He didn't bring you up. He just brought up an instance where somebody said he'd never be successful. He was being vague, and then you decided that then for some reason you saw it, which means that from what I'm seeing is that you're kind of looking for it, and now you're upset about it. But like, again, like, it seems like you're seeking his content out, and that's why you saw it.
Hey.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, like 3 hours after he posted it, you were on top of his thing. Maybe even less. I don't know exactly when he put it up, but I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying, man.
A mutual friend blocked Itsacrello because he was copying his content. And then Itsacrello asked me, hey, why did the mutual friend block me? And I told him, it's because you're copying his content. And
Right.
Like,
we kind of went through this already. I don't think it matters.
No. See, we're not.
I told you, if you keep copying content, your career will be over in 6 months. It seems like that's what she said.
We're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. Because we're at a point now. I have a large growing.
It's just like noise to me, but yeah. So this is effectively correct. We're really focusing on the things that he said about her.
Fan base. My fan base is loyal. They're strong. It's not.
That's cool, man.
Drama was over in April, but since this kid doesn't remember how this ended up for him last time, we're gonna have to go through it again. This is my friend Connor. He introduced me to Itsacrello because we wanted to do some collab videos, but then Itsacrello ended up copying a couple of Connor's videos, and then Connor blocked it.
All right, so I'm gonna go through this as fast.
All right, let's actually watch her video on that.
I thought that this drama was over in April, but since this kid doesn't remember how this ended up for him last time, we're gonna have to go through it again. This is my friend Connor. He introduced me.
I like Jayus, but I can't handle the hate right now, guys. I have too much going on. Again, you kind of sparked it. Even if he's in the wrong in the beginning, which we're still going to go into, you know, you re-sparked it. Just let him make his benign comment that was not directed at you and move on. It's made you kind of took it a little too personally, but
me to Itsacrello because we wanted to do some collab videos, but then Itsacrello ended up copying a couple of Connor's videos, and then Connor blocked him. Itsacrello messaged me saying like, hey, why'd Connor block me? I said he's pretty mad you copied his series. He went on this rant, and I said, I don't know, man.
Let's see, bro, why did Connor block me? Blah blah. I went and texted him. He's pretty good. He copied his series, bro. I didn't even realize I'm not copying.
And it's not my issue.
I'm saying blah blah blah. I don't know. It's just all, you know, whatever.
I just know
people get so personal over fucking.
He's mad. And he was like, I'm gonna address the issue, and went on this rant about how all
bro. I mean,
all TikTok content's copied and like nothing's original.
That's like 100% true. Like nothing is original. at all. Like even in like media today, we already know it. You know, even good movies that are come out that are like new aren't even necessarily original. They're just reorienting some kind of a process that's already been done over and over. And when you deviate too far from that process, your content usually sucks ass. Because like super new is just like since everything's been done, you know, you get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm
explain to him like, no man, like it's different when somebody you considered a friend copies your videos, and that's why he was mad. But I tried to stay out of this fucking drama.
Bro, you did a shower. What was it? A shower time video? Like, hey, we're shower thoughts. Was that what it was? Like, come on, really? Unless he took the exact same thing you did, who gives a shit?
Mentioned that if he didn't stop copying, he wasn't going to be anywhere in 6 months. Instead of having like an adult conversation with Connor, you know what Itsacrello did? He made a 30-minute YouTube video talking shit.
Well, see, I mean, this is the space that we live in, though. It's an internet space, a little dramatic.
He literally tried to paint me as this drug-addicted sex offender.
That's the part we have to figure out. Which I, of course, don't have the original
literally
video.
Don't know why we're fucking doing this again. You literally said Isabella's right, and you apologize.
What he's saying about me as well,
and you,
I don't know about him. I don't know about.
You lost so many followers when I addressed.
I didn't know it was taken out of context.
You had to delete your account. I thought that this drama was over.
All right, my understanding is he didn't actually delete his account. Her fans may have hacked his account. That seems like it may not be true, though.
So to those people that like watch my videos and you enjoy my videos, but every time I get into like drama stuff, you like me a little less. I just want to say that I'm sorry and I want to apologize for it. Like, I'm sorry I get into like these little drama argument things and they blow up. And I'm sorry that every time this happens, I end up like having to read and respond to every fucking comment. Like, it's super obsessive and I know that and I'm working on it and I should be better at like dealing with this shit, but I'm not. But I can promise that moving forward, I'm going to try and be better. I'm just sorry.
You know, I think that Onlyjayus is just kind of overwhelmed with her like fame. I think that like, because I remember I was on before I went to sleep. Onlyjayus was live, and she said something to the effect of like, oh, I haven't slept in 50 hours, and then she was on this morning too when I woke up. So it kind of seems like she might have a little bit of like an issue, like she might have some kind of like thing going on, maybe some kind of anxiety or something. I don't want to like prescribe something to her that doesn't exist, but you know, she's certainly is struggling with. You know, negative attention, which I think is somewhat normal. Yeah, so I can understand where she's coming from. Yeah, but still. All right.
As possible, I have a YouTube video, link in bio, describing the entire situation.
Plug in that video, man.
She says in this video, but let's go. You said I copied Connor's videos. He doesn't own Shower Thoughts. He never owned Shower Thoughts. I did a Shower Thoughts instead because I saw it on Reddit. I put my own spin on a Shower Thought video because I saw it on Reddit. I gave credit to Reddit. He never gave credit to any place that he got them from, yet you guys said I was copying him. He doesn't own Shower Thoughts, therefore I can do any Shower Thought videos I want, and just because I do them doesn't mean that I'm copying. That means everybody on the platform is copying each other if they're all doing Shower Thought videos. All those screenshots.
That's true.
Now I have this to say, and then I'm gonna play a video clip for y'all, and I want y'all to watch it all the way through. Now, Onlyjayus, let's not act like you weren't approving for your fans to send me hate. All right, so this girl commented after, like, once the beef has started.
I want you to message and comment just a girl saying Isabel will all be. I don't know who the fuck is Isabella. Can somebody tell me who the fuck Isabella is? Is that Onlyjayus? I don't know. Who the fuck is Isabella? What are you talking about? Someone said, no Connor's original, but want to copy your friend. Listen, bro. It's a shower time series. Like, who cares? Like, hey, your thoughts in the shower. Everybody has thoughts in the shower. All right. Oh, Isabella. That's a nice name, Isabella. All right. So then I guess somebody said the blah, blah, blah.
I want you to message and comment at Itsacrello saying Isabella will always be better than you. Don't ask why. Just do it. These were all the likes for the tweet. The girl has deleted it now. As you can see, it says Onlyjayus right here.
Who cares? It's like benign. It's totally go comment that Isabel's better. Like, I really don't give a shit.
Finding lost TikTok.
All right. So what I really want to do is watch this video on hyperspeed, because you know homeboy's not about to watch a fucking 30-minute video on normal speed. Because I'm lazy. All right, so this is his video that he made. The biggest thing right now that we're at, you know, obviously JS rekindled this, honestly, but like we're kind of at the point where we need to go, okay, who, you know, when it comes to the claims of that she's like a drug addict and as well as, you know, a sexual predator, the drug addict thing, I don't know if it's in this video. you know, like I said before, I think JS might struggle with something, not like a substance. I'm not trying to make that claim. I'm just saying and you know, there may be something there. You might have thought it was like a meme, but like I think that, like, you know, I understand the troll, but you know, I think it might have been a little bit of off base. But let's kind of go through this. All right.
So I realized I'm a month behind on all this, and I had a clear-cut victory, and then I kind of let myself get pushed around to give these two people the victory.
All right, if you watch me, if you know me, you know I'm not one for drama, but this shit's getting out of hand, and it needs to be addressed. This is about Itsacrello. Here we go.
I can't believe these two white people are bullying this young black man.
Back on these videos, this definitely has to be one of the weirdest videos ever made about me, because it was like I wasn't even like making the video on Onlyjayus about clout. I made it and started looking into her and started researching her because she told me my career was going to die over an argument that was super petty. So
magic?
I don't even know where this came from.
I think I should sing.
So Itsacrello had been getting on my nerves for a while.
There are multiple things I'd like to address regarding this whole Onlyjayus situation.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself after that. Holy shit.
The video was done super well. It was received super well, getting over 1.2K likes. It had about 200 dislikes at the time until her and her friend,
just letting you know that the reception of a video is kind of irrelevant to whether it was right or wrong,
made up some lies on me and forced me to agree with them. They tried to make me look terrible and like an egotistical brat, and it was all part of their plan to discredit me. I like that word, discredit. I'm gonna have to start using that one more often. So in honor of the word discredit, today's theme is how to get away with murder, because both of them did just that.
I guess I know who to go to in case I decide to kill Joe Robe, am I right? That's a joke, Joe Robe. Don't start crying, pussy.
Without a doubt, my best video known to date. Onlyjayus wasted no time trying to defend herself in my comments.
What was the point?
All right, well, that makes sense. I mean, of course you're going to defend yourself.
You're making a video other than clout. You just want clout, or else you would have mentioned Connor, too.
Well, Connor's a big creator, too, so I imagine that he would mention him. But I don't know. I don't know the specifics where we were at, but like everybody, I hate it when big creators go right to, oh, you were just looking for clout. Although, ironically, we're sitting here staring at a video that I made, Papa got exposed, where this girl was coming after me for clout. So who the fuck am I to even say that, huh?
Then she called me obsessive. Like, no, bro, you're obsessive. You sent me like probably like 60 messages. I probably responded with like 15. I shouldn't have responded at all because
who's in the right so far? I don't fucking know.
I just kind of kept the thing rolling, but you're the one who sent me like 8 messages unanswered. And I talked to a bunch.
Oh, we got to go back and look at those.
No, bro, you're obsessive. You sent me like probably like 60 messages. I probably responded with like 15. I shouldn't have responded at all because I just kind of kept the thing rolling, but you're the one who sent me like 8
it was 4 fucking years ago. I was, oh, okay. No one who did fake storytime videos said that they were jokes. Grow the fuck up. That's on a different YouTube channel that you, I mean, okay, that's creepy hell. I did nothing. Oh, wait. So this is actually, to watch the video, you play the victim, assume things, and take things out of constantly. Well, you are kind of a role model. I think that's where you kind of get to. Everybody becomes a role model once you become like a larger creator, whether you want to.
Messages unanswered. And I talked to a bunch of other bigger TikTok creators, and they also agree with me. I explained to them the whole situation. I even sent them the little videos, and they just agree that you were just being obsessive.
But yes, this chick didn't shut up.
All right, so like, there's just kind of the first thing. I want to watch this on normal. I watched it last night. It's uncomfy.
I explained to them the whole situation. I even sent them the little videos, and they just agree that you were just being obsessive.
But yes, this chick didn't shut up, and I don't know, I was thinking of like ways to be like, homie, I'm gay, no need to worry, go back to your ex-boyfriend who doesn't give a shit. Okay, and I thought of one, so I legit, guys, I turned around, I fucking kissed her for like a solid 5 seconds, about solid 5 seconds, and I could feel her freaking out, like, what's going on, and it was honestly hilarious.
Dude, really quick, her logic behind all of that.
Right, so just to be clear, like, listen, I don't know the specifics of what exactly is going on, but like in that individual scenario, and I don't know how old you are here, I'm assuming you're of age in some capacity. I don't know how old this video is, but like, yeah, that's sexual assault, my girl. Yeah, it's not good, and I'm just letting you know, man. Like, and I want to be very clear here. Just chill out, guys. Be very clear here. Like, it doesn't mean that this is what you guys have to understand when it comes to like rape culture. Is it's a big part of it, and men are the ones who are more of the perpetrators here of it, is like not understanding boundaries, right? So nowadays that seems like a very clear boundary, but she's talking about herself from like 5 or 10 years ago. And so, like, yeah, it's understandable why that boundary was crossed and why she doesn't understand that that was, like, very, very wrong. All right, this is not a predator. I very, very, very highly doubt that she has engaged in any form of tactic like that moving forward. All of us have done things that are inappropriate. You know, and so like, you know, it's not like we're not running around. She's not Gemini running around. She kissed a girl without her consent. The biggest thing that I struggle with is the fact that like she knew that the girl was uncomfortable. It's not good. And like to say, oh, it was like, oh, I don't know, like you're joking. Were you joking with the girl? Like those are the things that people say. Like, oh, I was just joking. Like it was a joke. It wasn't a big deal. Like it was just a kiss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are things that somebody would say if they were in a situation where they were a real sexual predator. So, you know, again, you're not one. I don't see that at all. But this was an inappropriate situation, and I think that like you should kind of understand that moving forward. Just be like, okay, you know, I was young and I was dumb and I didn't understand boundaries, and like you do now. I'm sure you have like a relationship long term, like you're not a bad person. I'm just saying though, like it's something that we have to kind of keep in mind. Like that is an inappropriate engagement moving forward. So
this video and the response to it was just so like weird, bro.
The problem is we don't know the context of his original video. You know, we don't know the context of his original video. I don't know how rude or exaggeratory it was at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to It's just kind of hard to really gauge the starting point because we don't have the original video to see like which way he decided to go with it. Because there's a way for you to propose something like this happening in like a very dishonest, rude way, and I simply don't have the context involved.
Oh, she was basically claiming that I called her a sex offender, and I didn't. I said that she sexually assaulted someone. You sexually assaulting someone doesn't mean that you're a sex offender unless you go on the sex.
I don't know if it's sexual assault. I don't know if it, I mean I don't know if it's necessarily. Maybe. Let's see. Hold on. I think that at the very least, like that's. I just want to look at the exact. I mean, of course. Yeah, I guess it is fondling or unwanted touching. I guess he's right. Yeah, he's right. Based on the formal definition from like Rain. Yeah, she admitted it was unwanted. So
sex offenders list, but. By the video and what she said, I said, you sexually assaulted somebody. She claims that it was just a joke and that it was 4 or 5 years ago, even though they're canceling people over stuff that they said 4 or 5 years ago. But I'm going to get into that. If it was a joke, why would somebody go that far to clear their name? I'm just saying. You saw this video had came out and you were upset that I called you out on your BS. So
I don't think it was ever a joke. I don't think she said it as like a joke. I think she said it because she didn't think it was that bad, and now she realized like, oh shit, it was not good.
Went on a tirade about it.
And so it's like, that's just a joke, guys.
You went on this tirade though to get me to remove the video, which I ultimately ended up doing because, you know, having clout is not something that I've been with for a long time, so this whole thing is new to me. So I was kind of backed up into a corner and I didn't know what to do. If I felt like I shouldn't have made it, I wouldn't have made it, but I felt like it was necessary, so I did it. It wasn't for clout. I did it because you're worthy of criticism.
Hey, dumbass, you did something stupid in the past. You can be criticized for it.
Well, I mean, like, let's be honest. We're all doing shit for clout. It just the blanket term saying you're doing it for clout. Every movement that we make on TikTok is for clout, right? Like I'm making this video, I guess, for clout. If you put clout down to like the definition of like, you know, I'm looking for people to watch the video. It has more to do with whether you're so like there is no other justifiable purpose to make a particular video outside of like I want attention, right?
And that's what people are saying. People are saying that I did that video and it started this whole situation just for clout. No, I don't believe that's true. If I really wanted clout, I wouldn't have deleted those videos. It had like 20,000 views at the time, and it was just frozen. The view count was frozen. Of course, the dislikes were piling up, and I was getting views. If I just wanted the clout and a bunch of attention around my name, then I would have kept the video up. But I didn't. Now, I won't read all the screenshots for you guys, but here they are if you guys want to stop the video and read them for yourself. Here and here and here and here.
Holy moly. Let's see. Of course, I watched the video. You play the victim, assume things take him out of control. What time we made? That's just your audience. You're a punk. Nobody takes story kinds grow up. I don't know. I don't know. This is funny. I believe it or not, I don't hate you. And she's like, I hate you. Listen, man, I got to be honest with you here. Again, we don't know the original video, but like I'm a troll as well. So like I understand the verbiage here where you like called her out on something. You probably did it in a not so delicate way. And of course she's going to hate you after it. And then you're like, well, I don't hate you. And it's like kind of like I guess like a virtue signally kind of move. I've pulled it before, you know, I've done it before. There was this whole thing where I was in school. Okay, so I'll give you guys my own little story time because I can relate this situation to something, right? So I was in school when I was younger, and there's this kid in there. I had a friend, good friend. We had a falling out. Then another one of my friends, sided with him, which was fine. But what happened was I remember going to King Cullen and the kid worked there and he called me like a big fat ass. So I got pissed, right? So, I could be very vindictive. So I waited until we went, because I was over summer break, wait till we got back to school. And I just started to I started to hang out with him and his friend group a lot. Like I would just go into it because we had the same friend group, and it would really make him mad just me existing around him. And I would make these small passive aggressive jabs that seemed like kind of friendly. And I remember one time trying to reconcile because I knew he wasn't going to want to reconcile, so I knew it was just going to piss him off. And then he got really pissed. Everybody started to kind of dislike him. And then I was like, Pat, hey, I just want to be your friend. And it was a real dick move for me, and it made him look bad. That's kind of the situation we're in. But to end it off, I had long hair at that time. I cut it and I gave it to him because he was balding. And everybody's like, funny stuff, So I'm an asshole. I was certainly a little asshole back then. So I can equate this to that, very rude. And for context, I don't hate that guy. He's doing pretty well now. It's good for him, man. But yeah, you get my point. So I could see beneath this interaction. Here, and here. You can stop and you can just read. You can just check for yourself that I ain't capping, bro. She sent me a plethora of messages, basically just really trying to degrade me. Now the biggest thing I used to have long hair, yeah,
is if I was being completely honest, why did I remove the video, and then why did I apologize? Why did I apologize in the life of Kanye's DMs, and why did I apologize in Onlyjayus' DMs? That's the biggest question. Which I'll respond.
Oh, okay. Well, here's okay. It's a little bit of a rough look to be like, hey, I removed the video and I apologized, and now it was all just blackmail. Judge Judy would say that he admitted to it, so you admitted to it. But let's keep going on.
I was pretty much forced to do it. No, nobody had a gun over my head going, delete this video right now or we're going to kill you. But with the video itself, Onlyjayus basically told me that if I didn't take down the video,
you're either going to get taken down yourself or YouTube is going to take it down and you're going to risk a strike on your channel. Not my words, my agents. Okay.
She would get my channel strike. She would get the video taken down because it was hate speech and bullying. I don't know why I bought this. I don't know why I bought this when clearly my video was criticism and that complies under fair use. I don't know why. I guess I was just really nervous and I wasn't thinking in a clear mind. So I kind of just let that get to me. I kind of let that frighten me. But I mean, now that I think about it, that was completely dumb for me to believe.
It's kind of tough to just be like, oh, I believe you, because yeah, she said that, but we don't know if it was real, my understanding, because we had a little conversation in the DMs, is that you were kind of just constantly going over and over and over again with this whole drug addict angle, and there's a fine line between constructive criticism and actually bullying. So I know that it was a joke to you, but again, we don't exactly know Jayus's past too much. So
honestly though, she would have never been able to get my video
taken
down.
2x and 1.5x.
About some of the clips that I had.
I don't know. This is just so murky. The water's just so murky
here. Talking to her PR team, trying to get.
Well, we lost sleep to have it removed. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best to deal with the hate coming my internet. You just ignore it and don't talk with him moving forward. Emailing your link now. This guy won't see what's coming. Hateful, abusive, bullying types of content is against YouTube policies. Regardless, they're either going to take it down or potentially give him a strike. We'll do what we can for the matter. Yeah, so I don't know.
Them involved, saying
again, was it that bad, the video? We don't have the original video.
So this is what I saw. She sent me this, and I kind of got a little bit frightened. I'm not going to lie.
Strike on your behavior into
I wasn't. When has not be considered harassment? But one video
out their consent.
That didn't happen, so I guess that's not an issue. Or she was just bluffing now just so I delete the video, which it worked, But
I'm surprised you don't have it saved still somewhere.
There's no way that they were going to be able to get this video taken down. It was under fair use, I didn't outright call anybody anything. Now, if it was implied that you were a sex offender, then that's on you. You're the one who took it the way it did. Now, if you kiss somebody up without their consent, I'm not going to call you a sex offender. Yes, that would be considered sexual assault, but I'm not going to go out and say you're a sex offender because I don't know what's in here and I don't know what's in here. You're the one who took it as a sex offender thing. If YouTube looked at that, they would be like, I see nothing wrong with this. Susie Liu was getting videos taken down, criticizing her, and I didn't want the same thing to happen to me. But now looking at it, I just don't.
Wait, what was that?
Because I don't know what's in here and I don't know what's in here. You're the one who took it as a sex offender thing. If YouTube looked at that, they would be like, I see nothing wrong with this. Susie.
I don't know. I do know somebody like Pokimane constantly copyright strikes everything, even though it's unjustifiable. So
Lou was getting videos taken down, criticizing her.
Oh shit, we got John Moss. Get the fuck out of here. You have the video? Where the fuck do you have the video, bro? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Why do you have the video? Hold on, John. John, what the fuck? Where are you, John? How the fuck why are you not added to my friends list? Adding you as a friend. John Moss Poggers, dude. Wait, so how do you? I just added you. I added you on Discord, bro. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna pop in the Discord. Let's look at that really quick. Let's see what we got here. I want to try. I want to see this. I want to know how the hell you're gonna get it to me. Is what I want. Oh shit. Here, let me know when you pop in. We're gonna try to go through this some more, but that's interesting because that's what we need. This is all. I didn't want this. This is all he said, she said kind of bullshit.
Same thing that happened to me, but now looking at it, I just don't care anymore. But I mean, who doesn't have a profile pic for?
I don't know.
You know, the person in their PR team. I mean, usually, like, if you have a head of the PR team, you at least have a profile pic. But this is just some random text. Like, come on.
I don't know. Maybe it's fake. Where the hell is John? John, I need you. There's John. What's going on, my dude?
I'm gonna turn off the stream. Yeah, I was in stream for like a hot minute, and I was sitting there looking through my emails. Okay, so with prior texts a while ago, right? I directly did make a video to try to like get Onlyjayus to like, you remember, I don't know if you remember, but it was like back in a while, right? Because she was always saying stuff, and she was always being the type of person to be like, I'm better than you because of this. And I was just like, no, you just Google stuff. You're not.
Oh, I remember. Like, you had made a video that was similar to her video.
So,
yeah.
So I was like, no, I got all this off Google, because I did get all of it off Google, and then I made the video about it. And there were some people that were like throwing dirt my way, and they sent me his video, because in his video she said, as a joke, I grabbed the girl and kissed her, and she ran off, and I just started laughing. But then she said it was a joke, and he took the video down. But yeah, I have it on email.
Oh,
somebody
shit.
sent me like yeah, they sent me like a whole big list. People really just don't like Onlyjayus. I'm not against her. I just want her to stop talking to people. Like, literally, what was it? Somebody sent me a whole video, because I was going to do like a, oh man, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, yeah, I'm done. Somebody sent me a whole video where she was like, well, sucks to be you. I make $50,000 a month. And I was like, why would you say that?
Yeah,
like,
why would you
don't have to say that.
Yeah.
I was like,
hey, good for her. Good for her, though, I guess, you know.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking to make you know, that like less than a year. I need a little more than that. I live in New York, but anyway. So how do you? Can you email it to me or
or
something?
That's what I'm gonna do. I have it right here. Critiquing Onlyjayus. I have the MP3 right now.
Let me. Is it the MP3?
I think I can forward you.
Oh, is it MP3?
It's the whole thing.
Is it a video or is it MP3?
I can forward you all of it.
Okay.
What's your email?
Yeah, I just popped it in. I just messaged it to you in
I bet, because I was like, I'm not even gonna cap. For a while, I didn't have a vendetta against her. I wasn't mad at her. I just wanted her to be like, yo, you can't treat people like trash. And then once people call you out, gaslight them and be like, I wouldn't even mean it like that. I meant it like this, bro. You said directly this.
Right, yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, it seems like I was just like, she also seems to like not be able to remove herself from drama.
Yeah, headstrong and then backtrack. Yeah. She goes forward 100% and then tries to backtrack and be like, "Yo, I'm so sorry, bro. Just leave it alone. Just stop talking to these people."
Even with this, I don't even know what this ever. We're gonna try to provide context for the original stuff, but even with this, like, he wasn't even directly talking to her, and she kind of like butted in. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you put yourself into these situations. It says people without access won't be able to open the file. Hold on, I don't know. Hold on, let's see.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna download it and then send you the downloaded thing, because then that's probably like direct access. But yeah, dog. Well, yeah, I was about to go against this whole like campaign. Onlyjayus is actually racist, because like for a while,
do you really think that?
No. So check this out. Check this out. This is just a thesis. I do not like. I'm not saying that. I'm not doing that. But she only calls out black creators. There's been many people that they tagged me inside of their stuff, and she's like, "Oh my god, good on you." When it's a white creator, but when it's a black creator, I already did this, and I'm like, "Dang, dog, that's kind of aggressive." Only towards these people.
So what you're saying is that, like, if you kind of we'll say copy, for lack of a better term, her content style, and you're white, she's like, oh, we should kind of collab. And then if you're black,
exactly, like the superhero guy.
I don't want to say yes or no to that.
I'm not saying that's true. I'm not throwing that out there. I'm just saying, yo, that is kind of iffy. I was like, that's kind of iffy, dog.
Right.
But it's one of those things that's like, it just happens. It just happens. So I'm not saying that.
No, I understand.
That's
what
why
you're
I was
saying,
like,
though. I get what.
Like somebody sent me a bunch of stuff. I was like, people like just because she be putting out a bunch of facts that just aren't real. Hold on. Okay, so I have it downloaded. I'm gonna see if I can. I have your email. Let's see. But yeah, I was like, oh, I have that video.
Oh, that's good because that's where it all starts. Because like everything starts there. Because I know so far it seems like with that assault comment, like, I mean, I doubt that it was a joke that she did that. It was more. I mean, she probably meant it in a joking
I think
context.
she, meant it in a joking way, but it was real as shit.
Yeah, you know, how old is she? Do you know? I guess we can.
No, I don't. Man, I'm not like famous birthdays.
Yeah, right. Oh, she's 21. Yeah, so this happened a while ago. Like I could It's a shitty
It
situation.
happened last year. Everybody.
Well,
like,
I meant like her
1 year.
kissing the girl happened when she was like.
No. Yeah, that probably happened like 5 or 6 years ago.
I think she said she was
They've
like
been
15.
friends.
Yeah. So like, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it is not good behavior. You know, so.
I mean, as a kid, but it's what cancel culture is dumb. That's just dumb.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially to get canceled over something you made as a joke. I won't support that. All right, so that should be coming through. Big Man America.
Hey, don't give anybody too much of my.
I even said it wrong. I said it wrong.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's see.
Yo, I had my email linked inside of my bio. Somebody signed me up for like 38 popcorn websites. So now I get BBW women sending me naked pictures.
Oh my god.
All day, every day. It's amazing. They thought I was gonna hate it. I was like, I checked my email just to like, oh, my Wi-Fi ain't working. Let me check my email.
Oh my god. That's
ridiculous. Your boy.
Oh, hey, good for you. Hey, the best of a bad situation, am I right?
Oh yeah.
Let me see.
Did you get it?
No, I have not gotten it yet.
It's a long video. My man's be literally writing like for days. I'd be like, yo, I can't do this. We process this video. Come back. We're processing this video. I bet. Yeah. It's a long ass video.
Okay. So it's still not even sent yet,
bro. It's a long video. My man's went into like.
How long is the video?
I'm not even gonna cap. It's too long. It's too long because what he had to say, he made it into like different parts, and he tried to make it. He tried to make it a series of him critiquing. He tried to make it an original, like an actual thing, like iDubbbz of TikTok. He tried to be you before you were there. He was the first person that tried to do what you do.
I think
let me talk about this.
I think I'm just a watered down Keemstar at this point. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, for TikTok, the TikTok Keemstar.
That's what people keep saying, but it's like whatever, you know.
You want to hear some? You want to hear some juicy stuff?
Yeah, sure. Of course I do.
I bet Mr. Beast is not a good guy.
No, what'd he do? Would he beat you up?
No, I can't tell you that.
All right.
I just want you to know that. Yeah.
Well, I'll take it into consideration.
The thing with that, right, is like it's one of those things. It's like no, it's nothing that will affect you at all. But it's one of those things. It's like Keemstar never says anything against anything that people say against Mr. Beast. You ever notice that?
I don't even like consume either of their content, so I wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if somebody is immediately like, oh, this person is godly and constantly praises this person.
Oh, is that what it is?
How do you know? Yeah, it's like because Keemstar never says anytime anybody ever says something bad against Mr. Beast, it's immediately cut down.
What has Mr. Beast done that's so bad? Like I know that like the whole Charli D'Amelio thing was a little shitty, but like I don't know if I would give Mr. Beast like a ton of shit for that per se. You know?
No. Okay. What I'm saying is people can seem nice.
Mm-hmm.
In front of the camera.
Oh, right. Yeah,
behind the camera, they can be a totally different person.
I feel you. Okay. I mean, that's an objective fact. Sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, man, that's crazy. You never know.
Oh shit. How's that download coming along?
It should be going. It should be coming.
All right. So you said it's an MP3 or is it an MP4?
It's an MP4. It's a whole thing.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's
something.
what I'm saying.
I'm excited for that. Fucking.
It's long, dude. It's too big. Oh man.
That. Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's like.
What is it? Like an hour or what?
It's 30 minutes.
Okay,
it's 30 minutes.
Kind of long.
Oh, Mr. Beast simp in the chat. Exactly. That's actually to tell you the truth. Let's backtrack. That's what I'm saying, right? People can be so for somebody, they won't even take criticism of that person. I just picked the most PC person you could ever pick, said something about him, and everybody's like, nah, not knowing anything about that person, real life.
All you have to do is like, oh, I was just kidding. It's a social experiment.
So no, me, I'm not doing that. I'm not just kidding. But what I'm saying is, when somebody is so big and somebody loves that person so much, you will never know what is actually going on, because people still think that Bill Cosby didn't do anything wrong.
True. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. But did he really do anything wrong? I'm just kidding.
I mean, the man's he's 70s now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he did sound pretty bad.
He probably just, you know what I'm saying, 900 IQ. If they would have, you know what I'm saying, blocked or put a counter on, everything would have just stopped. It just never would have happened.
Yeah. Oh shit, here we go. Good thing it came through.
I bet. You got it?
Let's see.
All right, bro. I'm going to put myself on mute.
One second. All
right.
Let me see as long as I can actually download this.
Oh, what evidence? Oh, guys, the Mr. Beast thing was just an example.
So you have no evidence that he's a bad guy?
No, I was just saying, listen, if you automatically believe that somebody is
I
this
understand
person,
what you're saying.
you will never know. Okay, bet.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like R. Kelly, somebody.
Yeah, like come on now. I should have went bigger than let's just say 6ix9ine is the greatest person.
Hello, everybody.
We don't know, but actually he does do a lot of You see it?
Yeah. Holy moly, dude! Thank you so much.
There's like 6 more videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and mute and just sit in the back.
Yeah. Wait, there's 6 more. What do you mean? There's 6 more videos?
Bro, there's a lot of fucking
What do you mean?
Man,
this isn't everything. What are you talking about?
What, bro? There's just get through this. You might not even need the rest of the stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's too much stuff to send. People send me stuff on JS all the time, and it's ridiculous.
So you're not, the stuff you have to send isn't even just about JS. It's about
JS.
Yeah, it's about. I mean, it's only about JS. It's not about the interaction.
Yeah, people just don't like her that much, and that's what I was saying. That Mr. Beast has called out before as bad. Yeah, he has. But yeah, guys, he's just played all the chat. Hell yeah, most definitely. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and mute up.
I'm gonna pop out. Well, I'll just mute. Whatever. All right, thanks for this shit. Let's take a look. Thank you. All right, so we got the original video. So we've established so far generally that he made some content. I guess Onlyjayus and that other guy reached out to him for whatever, to do a collab. Then he started copying the content of the other guy. There was a big blowout, so he made this video. So yeah, let's do it.
My name is Itsacrello, and you're watching my new series, Critiquing TikTok.
Unfortunately, we can't fast forward.
It's basically like a Dollar Tree content cop because A, I'm not rich, and B, I have limited resources. The person on trial today is one of my former acquaintances. Her name is Isabella Avila, but you might know her as Onlyjayus. And as a tribute to the queen herself.
I made this point in another video. I don't know if she advertises her full name, so it's kind of shitty to throw her name out like that. I made a point like that in the Roma Army video. I just want to stay consistent. It's just always, it's a little stanky when you use somebody's full name instead of their online kind of name.
The theme for today's video is psychology. Now, even though she makes some serious and somewhat joking videos about having depression and hating herself, I think that it's somewhat the opposite. Now, you might have depression. I'm not disproving that. I'm not saying you don't. But you don't think low of yourself, and the way that you respond to your fans who correct you on your fact videos when you've made a mistake really cements the argument that you actually think very highly of yourself or above them even.
So, I just saw a video on here.
I think you could do both. I think that you could be depressed and also think very highly of yourself. I don't think those are mutually exclusive. I'd have to have a conversation with the mom and guts
about that. I was talking about how NASA spent millions of dollars to make a space pen and the Russians just used a pencil, and that's not true, at all. The pens used for the Apollo mission were actually made by a guy named Paul Fisher, and he made 400 pens and he sold them at $6 each. And the reason we couldn't just use a pencil is because pencils tend to break or shatter and the graphite dust gets in the air and all that stuff is flammable, and you really want to avoid fires while you're in the middle of space.
Now, after watching it, I went straight to the comments to see what people were saying, and this guy said this. You do realize that there is no oxygen in space, so there can't be fires. They're wrong, of course. Experiments have been done, And
What is
they've
happening
shown
right now?
and
What are we-
proven that
what are we looking
oxygen
at?
molecules actually do exist in space, so therefore fire can burn.
Well,
but
also-
instead of saying that, she
But also, you're in a fucking spaceship, so of course there's gonna be oxygen in there, so people can breathe. So what the hell are we talking about?
confidently fires back with this comment. What are the astronauts breathing?
She's not wrong.
Are you kidding me? This has to be a joke. There's no way that anybody is that clueless. Well, this might come as a huge shock to you, Jayus, but they're actually breathing the oxygen out of their gas tanks. Yeah,
Well, yeah, but it's still there. It doesn't matter where the oxygen comes
I
from.
know. I didn't think it was possible either. The first time I heard it, it completely blew my mind.
This is a weird point to drag her on, because like, of course, like you're in space. Of course, there's oxygen. Like, she's not
A
wrong.
couple more bulletproof points for this section, but I think that this video right here really shows you the type of person she is.
But yes, this chick didn't shut up, and I don't know, I was thinking of like ways to be like, homie, I'm gay, no need to worry. Go
Okay, so
your
back to this
ex-boyfriend, he
video.
doesn't give a shit. Okay, and I thought of one, so I legit, guys, I turned around, I fucking kissed her for like a solid 5 seconds, about solid 5 seconds.
Okay.
And I could feel her freaking out, like what's going on, and it was honestly hilarious. And then I kind of like let go and I look her straight in the eyes, and I was just like, you're insane. You don't know shit about what you're talking about. And then I just walked away, and I thought that would be the end of it. But as I'm walking away, guys, she fucking starts screaming. Like, straight up screeching, guys. Like,
Wow, that was rough. So it does seem like he's just trying to drag her on everything that he can. But it's a bad video, Jayus. That's a rough video. That's rough. That's pretty rough, man. Like, I brought it up earlier in the video, but like, yeah, no, like, you kissing a girl without her consent, like, you knew she wasn't consenting because you said that you could, like, feel how uncomfortable she was. That is inappropriate. And saying that it was just a joke is, like, the verbiage that people use when they're just, like real predators have used that. And I don't think that you're a real predator at any capacity. I think that you were young and dumb. But, like, you can't just be like, it was just a joke. Like, you know, like, imagine I just grabbed the girl and imagine I did that to, like, you. I was just like, blah, and then you just start screaming. And I was like, it was just a joke, Jayus. Get over it. Like, that's, you know, it's a little rough.
Yeah, I hope she did start yelling after you sexually assaulted her. Now, this seems like something that she'd probably want to move past and didn't expect anybody to find, but I'm not gonna let her off the hook that easy.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you don't have any remorse for the situation at all.
That's
and
true.
what you're saying in this video really cements the argument that you have no remorse for the situation.
True.
and I could feel her freaking out, like what's going on, and it was honestly hilarious.
And I don't want to hear you say that you forgot your password or you can't log in anymore, because you should have never posted that in the first place. And for all you hardcore Jayus fans out there who think kissing somebody without their consent isn't sexual assault, I'll read you the definition. Sexual assault is an act in which a person intentionally sexually touches a mate.
Yeah,
And
we
if
know.
it is just a joke, then that might be the worst.
I guess I'll
That's
listen.
dark humor. If you think that that was a joke, then you're obviously the most clueless human being on the
I
planet.
can't really just skip through
And
this
if it
stuff,
is
but,
just a joke, then that might be the worst, most disgusting joke I've ever heard in my life.
I think I do think that the motives for this guy are a little jaded. Get Jayus did. No, but like, you know, I would say that this is a rough situation. She certainly doesn't understand what she did wrong. I wouldn't call her predatory. I think you might be dragging it a little too far to try to diminish her character. Can you really be in the middle of space and the universe is infinite? Then technically we're always in the middle. I don't know if that's okay.
But can you really be in the middle?
Yeah, so like
of
kind
space?
of you had a good point, and then you're kind of like,
I think not. If the universe is infinite, then technically we're always in the middle. See, if you had done your...
I think there's different theories on it. One's that the universe is constantly expanding and then retracting. Very interesting shit if you really look into it. It's crazy, man.
research instead of trying to...
And I swear to God, if she uses that, if she makes a video about how the universe is, one of the theories is that the universe expands and retracts, I'll know she watches my videos.
be right all the time, then you'd learn that the center of the universe is actually a concept that lacks coherent definition.
Yeah,
in
you
modern
kind of just
astronomy.
going. He's kind of
And
just
according
going
to
off
standard
on it.
cosmological theories on the shape of the universe, it has no center. You could have easily researched any of this. It's not that hard to go on Google and do your research for about 30 to 45 minutes so you can get some solid points. You just go to any website and just accept what they're saying as fact. You didn't fact check this. You didn't see what kind of sources they had. You just took what they said as fact, which is something that you seem to do quite often. You guys just take what she says as fact. Because what I'm saying is true. Says the person who thinks astronauts breathe in space without any tanks whatsoever. But hey, what do I know? I'm not Onlyjayus.
What are you talking about? That's not, wait, what?
Because what I'm saying is true. Says the person who thinks astronauts breathe in space without any tanks whatsoever.
I don't know that that's true. I don't think she ever said that. I think that she simply said that, like, they don't use pencils for friction, and there's oxygen inside of those spaceships, obviously. I'm so confused. I don't think she ever said that.
But hey, what do I know? I'm not Onlyjayus, so I can't be right.
This is a weird video.
I've seen like 10 videos about this. Try something more original. LOL, bro. Mine was first.
Well,
yeah, because you know that out of the 800 million people that are on TikTok, that 10 of them didn't do the same video before you. LOL, bro. Mine was first. Yeah, I'm sure you were.
So far,
I'm Onlyjayus. I'm always right. Astronauts breathe in
Hey, let me just tell you something. I'm Papa Gut. I'm always right. Unless I'm wrong.
Space. I constantly put myself above others. I have clips online of me talking about how I sexually assaulted someone, but I shouldn't be criticized whatsoever, guys, because I'm you guys' favorite fact girl.
It was honestly hilarious.
She's not a fat girl.
Even though I portray myself to be really intelligent online, ironically, when I get criticized, all of my logical thinking just goes out the window. Hey, Jayus, remember when you used to work at Best Buy and you were a lot more humble and cool and not so egocentric? Or was that just a figment of my imagination since you were kissing people without their consent way before you got famous?
Take it easy with that point. Yeah, that's what happens when young kids get famous. I mean, you're all dumb, honestly. You're all gotta just lose yourselves. I'm just saying.
And I could feel it freaking out. Like,
I realize that I'm blocking this now, so let me just like, oh, what the fuck? There, I realize that I'm blocking this now with this clip. So this is her speaking though.
What's going on? And it was honestly hilarious.
So you know that it's that's her. You know.
Now, we've already discussed on how you view yourself, but let's look at how your fans view you. They view you as a smart, strong-willed person with entertaining content.
That's me.
They also see you as a role model. Now, I don't know what the age range is for your followers, but I think it's safe to assume that because a lot of your fans are my fans also, that a lot of your fans are between the ages of 13 and 18.
Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. It depends on the demographic of the application as well. I don't know why I said application. I said app. What the fuck's wrong with me today?
And as a role model, especially...
But like, yeah, no, I think that she would be considered a role model. She's a larger content creator, so people look up to her, sure.
On an app full of minors, maybe talking about your addictive drug use isn't the best thing to do. Wow.
I'd be happy to take it for premise.
Wow, what a cool box. I'd be happy to take it for no apparent reason.
I don't know what we're referring to. Go find your own drug box.
Go find your own drug box. Obviously, this is a bit of playfulness on her part. She wasn't being completely serious about this. The guy's response was even playful. The first time you do it, it's hilarious. It's just funniest thing I've seen all day. But when you start talking about it the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth time, then it starts to get a little serious.
Let's see the rest
Or you could just not do drugs.
I tried. I don't function well as a person without
drugs. I tried that. I don't function well as a person without them.
What drug? We have to know what drugs we're referring to. You know what I mean? Like, drugs is a loaded term. Like, it's, you know, are you making? It seems like you're making the subtextual claim that she's like a heroin addict when like she may only need some kind of anti-anxiety pill or something. You know?
That sounds like a severe case of addiction, and you should probably get that checked out. How high were you when you made this?
Oh, she's talking about weed? If that's what she's talking about, whatever, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too liberal, but
I was in the fourth dimension,
just
man.
weed.
I do drugs. I smoke weed. I'm gonna tell you guys all about my drug use, even though you guys are a bunch of minors. It literally took no effort at all to reply to this comment. But Itsacrello, she's a grown woman. She's in college. She can say and do whatever she wants. She can. You're absolutely right about that. The Constitution clearly says that...
Like, yeah, maybe she shouldn't be saying that on there because kids can see it, but, like, making it seem like it's, like, this horribly damning, terrible thing Like, really, it just seems like Onlyjayus maybe just a little ignorant and shouldn't be. Like, she's a kid, too. I mean, you guys are all kids. I'm fucking old as shit, but...
People have free speech, but just because she has the freedom of speech does not mean that she isn't worthy of criticism. And like iDub said,
Hey, dumbass, you did something stupid in the past. You can be criticized for it.
and I don't have anything against people who eat edibles, vape, or smoke weed if you're an adult. But if you have young fans, the last thing you would want is for them to pick up on your bad habits.
Well, that's
because
fair,
let's be clear,
I guess, but...
drugs aren't good for you. And you wouldn't want your young, impressionable audience doing the same things that you're doing. Unless you don't care about them, and if that is the case, then maybe you shouldn't have a spot on the platform.
It's just like, it seems like trying to throw a drag in there, like, you know, using like a valid point, but like wrapping a fucking, like you have like a valid point and you're kind of wrapping like it just kind of seems like beratement, am I using that word right? Of her in it, you know what I mean, man? I don't know, a little harsh.
But for your addiction, I provided 2 links in the
harsh.
description below that'll help you break your bad habits.
Did you know?
I will say so far, none of this seems like bullying, though. It's certainly a reach what he's saying. He's getting a little too far, but like I wouldn't say that this is like bullying.
That banging your head against a wall can burn 150 calories an hour? Summer body, here I come.
You see, kids, this is what drugs will do to you.
Yeah, this is going a little too far there, boss. What the hell are you talking about?
Don't do drugs.
Are you as bored as I am? Are you looking for something to entertain yourself with? Are you in need of some good old-fashioned family-friendly fun?
Oh. Family-friendly fun. Your content is not family-friendly. You swear in every video.
Next time somebody tries to steal my fucking wallet, bitch, give me your money! I just accidentally bought a pair of pants that don't have front pockets! Ah! It makes me want to grown man I've ever met on.
And yes, kids are swearing at younger and younger rates, but that does not make your content family friendly.
That was 2 videos of, I would assume, a few hundred.
By definition, family friendly is something that's suitable for the entire family, not
It's a little bit virtue signal-ishy here, man.
Just the adults.
And for context, I'm pretty sure that you're listening, and I'm pretty sure like you wouldn't sit here and like defend yourself. You know, I don't think you're a bad guy. I'm pretty sure like, you know, I would just say that you got lost in the sauce here, my man. You know what I mean?
If this sounds like you, then congratulations, you lucky fucking duck. You have just discovered one of the funniest up-and-coming TikTokers on this entire app.
Me? Is it me?
It's me.
Oh. If you think this is funny, or
well, I mean, like, it's a sound. I'm assuming that was a trending sound at one point, no?
Think this is funny? Or even think this is funny?
I fucking kissed her for like a solid 5 seconds? About solid 5 seconds.
You know,
my freaking out.
My biggest problem with this clip that he keeps showing is like, it's really sucks. Because on like the one hand, like I'm really all for women getting like, you know, marginalized in some capacity. But I also don't like that it was another woman doing it. I'd rather it be a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a real joke.
Like what's going on? It was honestly hilarious.
Then maybe comedy just isn't your thing. But if you want help in your comedy, I provided a link below to WikiHow on how you can be funnier.
She's kind of being a dick. That was funny though.
She has a very weird way of seeing the faults in other people, but not so much in herself. She calls herself a nice person, but then tells me in the DMs that my TikTok career is gonna die off in 6 months. Okay. I guess we'll have to see about that, won't we? Oops. So I'd also like to bring up this tweet right here because I think it really summarizes her DMs that my TikTok career is gonna die off in 6 months. I guess we'll have to see about that, won't we? I'd also like to bring up this tweet.
Okay. So basically this person's making a point about how it's not men's fault. We buy pants with pockets, blame women. They are the ones making a market for stupid things. And now for inappropriate humor, women's pants already contain a front pocket. It's in the middle. Oh, okay, it's just silly. And then she gets a little offended by that. Like, whatever. It's a little a little. I think that it was a little sensitive, but I just think Onlyjayus is a little sensitive. Like, whatever. This isn't like inherently damning. I mean, if you're gonna go off on her for cursing, well, I don't know, man. Like, this is so. A funny joke. I just think she's a little sensitive. That's all I'm saying.
Right here, because I think it really summarizes her state of mind quite nicely.
That she's a little sensitive?
Of all, she made a video talking about how women needed bigger pockets on their pants.
I
completely agree. I've seen
most
women's
women
clothing
agree with that,
and the holes for the pockets are really small. I can fit a whole backpack in my pants pocket, but I can't even fit a dime in a woman's pocket.
It's because you don't have a big dick. Ha ha! Got him! High five. That's a joke. I'm just teasing you, bud.
This guy responded to it though, and the guy who commented this is a complete idiot, and I don't agree with him at all. However, I'm not so focused on his tweet, I'm more focused on her response. Not men's fault, we buy pants with pockets. Blame women. They're the ones making a market for stupid things. And now for inappropriate humor. Women's pants already contain a front pocket. It's in the middle there, beneath the underwear. You're a grown man, a disgusting and disgraceful one at that. Yes, Jayus, and I'm sure Isabella is saying the same thing about you.
And I could feel her freaking out, like, what's...
Yeah, you're just kind of bringing... You're really dragging this point. Like, you literally agree with her, and then you're like, but I don't understand. What's your criticism? If I think that guy's tweet was funny, you don't seem to think it's funny. But then you're dragging her for making like a critique that you agree with. I'm very confused. I thought it was funny. I think Onlyjayus is a little sensitive.
A disgusting and disgraceful one at that. As if kissing people without their consent is much better than this idiot's comment. You could have easily just said, wow, that wasn't funny at all. What a horrible attempt at a joke. You would have looked 100 times more intelligent.
Now you're policing the way that she reacted to it. Come on. Now you're just like, no, you didn't react to it the way that I think you should have, so you're wrong.
That. You would have just destroyed him. But you just couldn't do that, could you? I guess when you're on drugs, though, you can't think straight.
Oh my god.
Another thing I want to address is the frequent amount of times that she makes herself look like a complete douchebag. So she did a video about ways that the world could end, and apparently a fan texted her and told her that the video gave her anxiety and that she should put a trigger warning on those videos before she does them. And I don't think that she should put a trigger warning on her videos because that person knew what they were sticking around for. But once again, it was her tweet, and then when somebody responded to it, it was her response that really symbolizes the type of douchebag she is.
All right, someone. I just want to put a warning for my videos, Abby. Oh my god, my fucking live stream got banned again. Jesus Christ, I really every fucking day with this shit. Let's see what we got here. 10-minute ban. All right, just. Like, oh, just shut up. It's so annoying. I keep getting live stream banned. Anyway, someone just told me to put a trigger warning in front of the videos I make about how the world could end because it gives them anxiety. Man, the end of the world isn't going to have a fucking trigger warning beforehand. I mean, like, whatever. It's insensitive.
You just told me to put a trigger warning in front of the videos I make about how the world could end because it gives them anxiety. But, ma'am, the end of the world isn't going to have a freaking trigger warning beforehand. I didn't agree with the second part where she says the world isn't going to have a trigger warning beforehand because that has nothing to do with you putting a trigger warning on your videos. However, a fan responded and said this. It's really
not cool to laugh at somebody because of a source of their anxiety, deeming your videos worthy of a trigger warning is ultimately up to you, but to joke about someone because their anxiety got bad enough from a video viewers to request a warning is callous and genuinely uncool. I mean, my only criticism here is that Jayus is a sensitive young person, and then she's being insensitive to other people who are sensitive. So it's like a little bit. Would we call that cognitive dissonance, or am I just being a dumb boomer? But you get my point, you know.
It's really not cool to laugh at someone because of a source of their anxiety. Deeming your videos worthy of a trigger warning is ultimately up to you.
But it's like nitpicky.
But to laugh and facepalm someone because their anxiety got bad enough from a video of yours to request a warning is callous and genuinely uncool. Okay. And of course the queen responds with, LOL, I disagree. You disagree?
She disagrees.
What exactly are you disagreeing on? You think it's cool to laugh at people who get anxiety from watching your videos? Oh, look at you.
I do. If you get anxiety from my videos, guys, fuck you.
You're a straight up sissy. You're really getting scared because I was talking about ways the world can end. How pathetic of you. Have you ever just sat and thought about death? And how when you die, you're no longer breathing and how that must feel? Sometimes.
Whoa, where's your trigger warning, bro? Now I'm upset. I'm gonna go write a mean tweet. You better freaking put trigger warnings in your videos, dog. I'm fucked up now.
hard for me to go to
fucked
sleep
up
at night because I'll be thinking about it so much. And I get super anxious because I know that death is inevitable and it has to happen to me at some point.
Listen. Here, guys, when you die, you just go back into the earth and you get to re-enrich the soil with your nutrients and you will be reborn again in some capacity. Just keep that in mind, guys. We'll all circle life. The earth is our God. We have to start treating it as such, okay?
So it's not that far-fetched to believe that somebody got anxiety from watching your video. Like I said before, I don't think trigger warnings are necessary in this situation, but instead of laughing at the person, maybe you could have just ignored the comment. Like, it literally cost you nothing at all to just ignore the comment and go on about your day. But laughing about it doesn't do anything but make you look like a disgusting, disgraceful human being.
I don't know, man.
It seems to me that laughing at somebody's anxiety and misfortune is exactly the thing that you would do.
So far, this could have been 3 minutes, my man. You could have just went into the sexual assault thing, made a point about how, like, she should apologize and how, like, you know, you can move on, but cancel culture is toxic. But, like, it's not really a joke. It's actually very serious, and that the rhetoric that she used to dismiss it was rhetoric that aligns with, like, real people who, you know, commit, you know, are actual predators.
Now, in this section, I'm going to take off my critic hat and become a fellow TikToker. First of all, the only reason that I asked you to collab in the first place when I was in the process of blowing up off of my most popular series was because I didn't know you. We made similar content and I didn't know the things about you then that I know about you now.
Like my face?
As a TikTok creator, I saw somebody create content in the same realm as me, so I reached out. It's like doing skits on YouTube and then you see somebody else who's also doing skits and you want to collab with them. So when I reached out, everything was going positive. At that point, I did not have a problem with you. Things only got negative when you, in the life of Kanye, accused me of stealing his mind-blowing thoughts series because of a video I had uploaded that was titled Shower Thoughts. And these videos were similar to his. In the life also doing skits and you want to collab.
Just want to know what the shower thought is.
So when I reached out, everything was going positive. At that point, I did not have a problem with you. Things only got negative when you, in the life of Kanye, accused me of stealing his mind-blowing thoughts series because of a video I had uploaded that was
insane. Oh, insane shower thoughts.
Titled Shower Thoughts.
You know what one of my shower thoughts is? It's like, how do you get the whole poo down the drain? Like, I stomp it down, but it never always goes down.
And these videos were similar to his. They were based on the same type of stuff. Instead of just talking to me about it like a normal human being would, he decided to block me for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Listen, no content is original. I wouldn't even say you stole his content, but if he wants to block you, who gives a shit? You know, like, whatever, you know? Like, he doesn't have to work with you. Oh.
Which I don't care about. Be butthurt all you want. If you want to block me for something so childish, instead of just talking to me about it, then, you know, go ahead, just go off, do whatever you need to do.
Eat it instead
but
of push down the train.
When I asked Onlyjayus why he had blocked me, she said...
he's pretty mad you copied his series, whatever.
He was pretty mad that I had copied his series. So even she was trying to say that I copied his series, I stole his series, you know, and I didn't give him credit. And even when I explained that I wasn't even thinking about him when I made those videos, she didn't want to hear.
I hope you weren't thinking about him in the shower. I'm hearing what you're saying, but it sounds like a bunch of excuses. This isn't my problem, though. I don't need to hear it. It's a little blunt, but whatever.
You claimed I copied his video.
It sounds like you're kind of mad that she was a little mean to you, man.
And made it clear that because I didn't give credit, it was stealing. And maybe you would have had a bit of ground for that statement if the same thing didn't happen to you a few months before. I want to pull up an old videos of yours from September. In this video, you recreate something that you saw on Reddit. When you got accused of stealing from Reddit, your response was, I credited the guy in the caption. It's not stolen.
Oh,
and I just find
did she do that? Yeah, no, she totally credited the person in the caption. What's the problem? Wait, what? She totally credited the dude. What the fuck? It's right here. She even tagged it with Reddit. What the hell?
Something that you saw on Reddit. When you got accused of stealing from Reddit, your response was, I credited the guy in the caption.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
It's not stolen. And I just find that crazy because at the start of every single video I make, including the shower thought videos, what site do I give credit to? You guessed it, Reddit. I saw him on Reddit. I saw him on Reddit. I saw it on Reddit.
Okay.
I saw it on Reddit. 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 By the way, I got those shower thoughts off of the subreddit r/shower thoughts. You should check it out. It's a pretty good subreddit. But I didn't look at the life of Kanye's page and go, yep, I'm stealing it. I'm stealing his content right now. I need to steal it. But instead of looking at both sides,
I get what you're saying, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. It's like a weird point. I mean, I get what he's saying, right? So, like, she took it from Reddit, she credited Reddit. He took something from Reddit, credited Reddit. That other guy's upset because he had a series that he decided. I mean, he probably, like, copied it. But, like, who really gives a shit to shower thoughts? As long as he didn't use, like, the exact shower thought that the other guy used, like, who really fucking cares?
And the person that's clearly overreacting, because that just seems to be the type of person that you
I get what he's saying.
And I
man.
could feel her freaking out, like, what's going on, and it was honestly hilarious.
Jesus, dude.
I then brought up the fact that Charlie D'Amelio didn't even give credit for the Renegade dance until news started coming out that the black girl had actually created
I actually created
However,
the
I
Renegade.
did make the statement that she put her own twist on it, so she was able to pass it off as her own dance, her own creation. But once again, with her incorrect facts...
Shit, you always got these white people taking all these black trends, am I right, guys? Ha ha! High five.
She makes the statement that Charlie actually gives...
Secretary because language is same, so I don't know where you're going. I'm trying. It's not silly. Oh, she didn't credit it at first, but I think she walked it back, yeah.
She gave credit to the girl after the fact, but you can just go and scroll on Charlie's page and you can see that she almost never gives credit. I mean, half the time she doesn't even have a caption. And I like Charlie's content, but that fact is just indisputable. And here's something about you, Jayus.
Like, who gives a fuck?
You think everybody is your friend. To cement this even further, you go on to say that Charlie is actually your
He's friends with her, and we've talked about it.
friend, and that you've even talked to her about it.
Okay.
You and Charlie are not friends. What's wrong with you? Are you on drugs?
This is a weird claim because, like, she said that they're friends and talked about it, and like you're just like, hey, they're not friends. Like, you could have probably found that out. I mean, do we look to see if it's true? Let's see. Let's see. How many people does Charlie D'Amelio follow? 1,000. That's a lot of people. All right, well, we'll try to substantiate that claim really quick to see if her and Charlie are friends on this platform. We're gonna look. It'll give me like a minute. Oh wait, she's friends with Max Dressler. I'm friends with Max Dressler. The girl with the Margot, I'm mutuals with her. Madison Beer. She follows Madison Beer. Let's see. These are just people I follow that are friends with me. Yeah, it looks like they might be friends. She follows Onlyjayus, so I just substantiated the claim. This was an easy one for me. Yeah, so there it is. She follows Onlyjayus, so we could only make the assumption that she's telling the truth based on that. I don't know. Didn't seem incorrect to me, you know, unless you want to make the claim that they never DM each other, but that's a tough one to do. But
now, I'm not doubting that you talk to her, but you two certainly are not friends. A friend is someone that you bonded with, someone that you...
Now you're just going off the... Now you're just like nitpicking with a friend. They're friends on the thing.
Someone that you
My
can
camera
talk
is
to
trash. Well, suck it.
And I bet all of Bill Gates' billions that when Charlie gets in her feels, she doesn't hit you up.
Oh.
When you get in your feels, you don't hit her up.
Maybe not, but like, are you... So the socialism at its finest, right, guys? He's willing to bet someone else's money. This guy is a communist.
You're acquaintances with each other.
Got him.
Learn the difference between an acquaintance
You're just...
and a friend.
This is nitpicking
you
bullshit,
even somehow
my
got
man.
it into your brain that me and Connor are friends.
I get a little annoyed when other TikTokers make videos that come into my psychology tricks realm, and I know I'd get pissed the fuck off if a friend of mine started doing it. I don't know. That sounds like she's just being nice. It's like, oh yeah, you guys were kind of friendly. Like, it's a little shitty that you stole. Again, I don't even think you stole anything, but I'm just saying, like, now you're being a little nitpicky.
Connor was never my friend. He was a TikTok acquaintance who made videos in the same realm as me, and I wanted to do a video with him. I have no emotional bond to him or you whatsoever. And I don't approve of you guys going around telling people that I was harassing him and I was making angry threats towards him because he said he wouldn't do a video. Because one, he never said that we couldn't do a video. He actually asked me what.
We need a new series. What do you have in mind, my brother? He called you his brother. So you weren't friends, you guys were brothers.
What type of video we should do. And
my brother?
Is
that a little racist? I don't know. It's got a minute left. So
copy you.
it only has a minute left, which means there's only like 10 minutes left of the video because you know I ramble.
Our content is similar. It's in the same realm. Stop thinking that just because somebody's content is similar to yours, that they're stealing from you. If I wanted to copy you, I would bang my head against the wall and do drugs and be heartless and cruel to my fans, especially those who have anxiety. You go on to tell me that I have 6 months before my content dies and then you block me. And that's just such an idiotic statement. My content is not going to be dead in 6 months and I'll tell you why. I'm smarter than you, I'm 10 steps ahead of you at all times, and I think before I speak, which is something that you clearly don't do.
I turned around, I fucking kissed her for like a solid 5 seconds.
Jerk-off
solid
competition
5 seconds.
is what it is.
And I could feel her freaking out, like, what's going on? And it was honestly hilarious.
What you've done is made yourself look like a piece of human garbage while trying to put yourself on a pedestal. I don't think I've ever blocked anyone. Well, that statement isn't exactly true anymore, is it?
Let me go check out my videos. You're gonna love them. I promise. You're gonna love them. Please go follow me. I'm almost there.
I don't think I've ever blocked anyone.
That's from November of 2019, my man.
Well, that statement isn't exactly true anymore, is it?
Let me go check out my videos. You're gonna love them. I promise. You're gonna love them. Please go follow me. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there.
All right, take it easy, girl. All right. I think that we got enough information to figure out what's going on here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say about this whole situation. Okay, with you know, this going on. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on this, like a P, and then we can talk about the angry reactions shit. Honestly, what the fuck am I doing? Holy shit! Like I'm some kind of like a moronic fucking animal. So to be absolutely honest with you, this whole thing, this is what sounds like really happened, right? Itsacrello, right? Right. So Itsacrello was making some TikTok content and then reached out to Onlyjayus to collab, or the other guy to collab, and then he made some other content that was from Reddit, just like everyone else in this sphere of the Reddit thieving is him. And then that guy got upset with him, and then she kind of defended her friend, and then he got upset, so he decided to drag Jayus. And then Jayus got upset and threatened like not a lawsuit, but to get that video pulled down. And I don't think it was harassment or anything. I just think it was like a lot. It was a reach. It was a rough reach. It was not a good video. And now here we are. Then it kind of died off, and then he made a comment about how he's doing well, which is fine. And then she took it personally, and then she commented on it and got upset. And now we're rekindling this whole thing. So like this is. I mean, it's whatever. Say thank you so much, guys, to all my Patreons, and a special shout out to my Papa XL Patreons. Without all you guys, I would just be some fat dude screaming into a microphone. So thank you so much, guys. Mwah, I love you all.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.